Ben,
Chris,
are you ready for another mini-sode?
I'm always ready for another mini-sode.
Here
This
it
is
is.
the highlight of my week here.
Here is your mini-sode right here.
That sounded sarcastic, but I really didn't mean it that way.
I apologize for my coat rustle. Anyway, so we've been talking about...
Coat Russell, wasn't he an actor?
Yeah, that Western movie or whatever. Yeah.
Bone Tomahawk?
Anyway, so we were talking about getting away from movies in some of our episodes. So
we have been gradually trying to pull ourselves away from our screens.
But talking about cultural things.
Yes.
And historically cultural
things. This is
things.
a pop culture and history podcast,
so,
after all.
This is another area of our culture. Slang words.
Slang words.
So, I'm kind of old school in my slang. I still say cool.
Mm-hmm.
And cool beans. And I'll even drop a groovy in there if I'm feeling fun.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's really retro.
That's really old. So...
Did people ever actually say groovy? I feel like it became kind of a cliche, but I don't know how widespread it was.
I feel like it's kind of like cool is now. Like, people still use it, but it's kind of cliche. Like, oh, that's cool.
Did your dad ever say groovy?
I don't think so.
My dad claims he did, but
I
can't really tell if it's like a dad joke or if he's being serious.
I would totally use groovy.
I mean, I do use groovy.
We'll keep using it.
But we're basically middle-aged men, Chris.
We're in our early 30s at that. I might have 2 children, but that doesn't make me middle-aged. All right.
Okay, well, that's a subject for another mini-sode.
That is. It's for my book I'm coming out with. No, not really. So what's slang terms? And these are slang terms I picked out off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about getting old.
From the past?
From being middle-aged.
Or from the present?
These are actually present ones. So
okay.
I want to know how many of them do you know and can actually tell me what they mean.
It's
so
hard to define.
I got
slang
these
words.
from 3 different sources.
Okay.
Off the internet.
Urban Dictionary.
They were talking about millennial slang words. And
okay.
These are pretty basic, I think.
All right.
Are you ready?
I think I'm going to do okay with this one.
Okay, here you go.
I'm feeling confident.
This is the first slang word.
Okay.
Ghost.
Ghost. Like, to not respond to somebody's messages or calls.
Yes. There's in the example
like
given here
leaving
off the internet.
me hanging.
Like dating app made it easy to ghost or cut off all communication with someone. So very good.
I did know that one.
Have you been ghosted before?
No comment. That's another episode.
All right. How about slay?
Slay. Like S-L-A-Y.
Yes.
Like to be very amused. Like that slays me. Like, I enjoyed that.
I guess that is a term for slay, but it's actually more of like for? I killed it or I aced the test or something.
Oh,
I did good.
Slayed that.
I slayed that.
I have heard that. I guess I use it in more of a 90s way.
We are 90s children, so...
Yeah.
All right, how about this one? Ready?
Yep.
Bay.
Bay? Okay, I don't think people actually use bay anymore.
They really don't, because it got too... It's like groovy.
It's one of those things where I feel like things happen so fast now because of like meme culture.
It self-imploded on itself.
Yeah, so it kind of like, it went through the stages of being like in existence to becoming a cliche in like overnight.
2 seconds in the history of memes. Actually, one of my sources did mention that, but they still listed it anyway. But it is very famous. Do you know what bay actually is? So?
I don't remember what it originally meant. I know the common usage is just for like basically babe.
Yeah.
But without the extra B.
That's what a lot of people is supposed to be short for, but it actually originally was before anyone else. B-A-E.
Oh, that's right. See, I knew there was something. Yeah. You're right.
All right, here's one that you'll get.
Okay.
Ready? Bye, Felicia.
I don't know that.
This is a 90s one.
No.
I heard this growing up.
Bye, Felicia?
Bye, Felicia.
Is a 90s thing?
It originated in the 90s.
I don't know it. Sorry.
So, if you're familiar with the movie Friday with Ice Cube?
No.
No?
Sorry.
We gotta watch that. We gotta do a whole series on that now. I've actually never seen the movie.
Yeah, sorry. I missed most of the 90s.
We were just talking about you using 90s. But basically is if you're ready to wave goodbye to someone, like you've had enough with them. You're like, you can go now.
Okay.
Ready? Lit.
Yeah.
That was
I used that one myself.
that was
actually.
lit.
Like, that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was lit.
All right. How about goat?
This minisode is lit. Goat.
Goat.
Goat would be the greatest of all time.
Yes,
Like,
that's correct.
This podcast is the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I've heard that one too.
How about woke?
Woke, meaning you're paying attention to what's going on. You're getting filled in on the inside track.
Right. Okay. Are you ready? Stan.
Stan?
Stan.
I don't know that one.
This predates today's teens. Eminem rapped the song Stan in 2000 about an obsessed fictional follower. The name is actually kind of a portmanteau of stalker and fan, so you're a Stan.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I've not heard that one. Who was the rapper
that was Eminem.
Eminem.
All right. So, cray.
Like crazy?
Yes.
Like cray-cray?
I figured that was a pretty easy one.
That one, I feel like that one applies to our generation as well.
Oh, yeah. I think that originated back in the 90s, too.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't that in Clueless? I think Clueless is the originator of a lot of these, the 90s slang. This is my favorite one I found for millennial phrase. Are you ready for this?
Is it going to be yeet?
It's not yeet.
Okay.
I don't even know what that is.
As long as we don't do yeet.
This one is hundo P.
Like 100%?
Yes! Yes!
I feel like that has its own emoji. The like 100 emoji in all red.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce that.
I'm the history guy, so I don't know modern slang. But that was my favorite when I actually read what that meant. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Hundo P.
So I looked that up. That's great.
I've never heard anybody say that.
I've never heard anyone say it either, but it was on the list.
I think I've seen it on Instagram.
So,
which, by the way, you can follow us on Instagram. Send us a direct message.
Twitter, which you can use some of these terms.
Yeah, all the places you can use these terms. Tell us how lit our podcast is.
Or if we're in your goat.
Tell us if we're the goat, or tell us if we're by Felicia.
Yeah,
is that right?
I don't think I didn't use goat right. So.
Well, this has gotten extremely silly. Right, stop the podcast. All too silly.
We're still groovy.
Be sure to subscribe and recommend us to a friend. Send us an email, popstorian@gmail.com.
You slayed it.
Thanks, man. It was lit.